5:10 p.m. Alder Johnson, Alder Dorf, Alder Corpus Dax are present. Alder Galvin is excused.
Move to approve the agenda.
Second.
We have a motion to approve the agenda by Alder Dorf, second by Alder Corpus Dax. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Grace? Approval of minutes?
Move to approve.
Second.
Dax, second by Alder Dorf. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Regular business. Consideration as possible action on the request to fill the following replacement positions and all subsequent vacancies resulting from internal transfers. Do we want to take these up separately or all together?
Fine with all together.
All right.
All together.
Building Inspector, Community and Economic Development. B, Operator 1, Public Works. C, Truck Driver, Public Works. And D, Parking Building Technician, Public Works. Any
Move
questions?
to approve. Oh,
Entertain a
I move to
motion?
approve. I move to approve all of them.
Second.
All right, we have a motion by Alder Dorf, second by Alder Corpus Dax. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say nay. Motion carries. Consideration of possible action on the grievance filed by the Green Bay Firefighters Local 141 dated November 19th, 2020 regarding medical evaluations. Staff.
I would recommend that we go into closed session to finalize our deliberations.
Do we have a
I
motion?
move that we go into closed session.
Second.
We have a motion by Alder Dorf, a second by Alder Corpus Dax. Alder Dorf, would you please read the language?
Yes, the committee may convene in closed session pursuant to section 19.851A Wisconsin statutes for purposes of deliberating concerning a case which was the subject of any judicial or quasi-judicial trial or hearing before that governmental body. The committee will thereafter reconvene in open session pursuant to section 19.852 Wisconsin statutes to take action on items discussed in closed session, if appropriate, and to consider the remainder of the agenda.
Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We are now in closed session.
Melanie, are you back?
Yes, I'm back.
Okay.
We're
Can you
recording.
start recording?
We're recording.
Okay. I move that we go back into open session.
We have a motion by Alder Dorf, a second by Alder Corpus Dax. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carries. Would entertain a motion.
I move that we deny the grievance as presented before us.
Second.
All right, we have a motion by Alder Dorf, a second by Alder Corpus Dax. I will read a short summary of the findings of fact and conclusion, and the full findings will be forwarded immediately, I think, following the meeting to the union and their representative. The city has been administering firefighter physical examinations by an occupational doctor for about a decade. The occupational physician independently decides whether any further testing is required by any person, including a stress test. The union does not challenge the applicability of the NFPA 1582 standard to this matter or its members. There's no evidence in the record to support the union's assertion that city directed the occupational physician to administer stress tests. There's nothing in the record that suggests the stress test required by the occupational physician is outside of the NFPA 1582 standard. No union member has been the subject of any adverse action as a result of the stress test required by the occupational physician. Article 8 is the proper procedure to follow for challenges to changes to work rules and standard operating guidelines. The NFPA 1582 standard contemplates stress testing as a part of the occupational physician's medical evaluation in certain circumstances. The occupational physician is required to comply with the NFPA 1582 standard pursuant to the medical evaluations contract. Occupational physician has the right to require stress testing of union members. No union member has been subject to any discipline as a result of stress testing required by the occupational physician. New hires are not union members subject to the labor agreement and are therefore excluded from this grievance. As a result, no action by this committee will provide any relief to the union or its members. The labor agreement does not provide for any other type of grievance to be brought before the committee, including hypothetical facts or facts capable of being repeated, and this grievance is therefore not properly before the committee, even under a liberal reading of the labor agreement. Is there any discussion from the committee members? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carries.
Just to clarify
again-
one thing, we will, I do have to get this signed, so as soon as this is signed, I will provide it to all the parties.
Are you anticipating that to be tomorrow then, Attorney Chavez?
Yes.
Okay.
And the local union will apprise the city of its next steps.
Okay. Thank you. All right, we'll move on to item number 3, update and discussion on Green Bay professional police and labor negotiations. Staff?
Go ahead.
I would recommend we go to closed session.
Go to closed session, all right?
I move that we go into closed session.
Second.
I have a motion by Alder Dorf to go into closed session, a second by Alder Corpus Dax. Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Do you want me to read the? Aye.
Yeah, we got to read the,
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'll read the thing. The committee may convene in closed session pursuant to 19.851E Wisconsin statutes for purposes of deliberating or negotiating public employee contracts for competitive or bargaining reasons. The committee may thereafter reconvene in open session pursuant to 19.852 Wisconsin statutes to report the results of the closed session and consider the balance of the agenda.
okay. All those in favor of Alder Dorf's motion say, any opposed? Motion carries. We are now in closed session.
Okay.
I move that we go into open session.
Second.
So we have a motion by Alder Dorf to go into open session, second by Alder Corpus Dax. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
I
Opposed? Motion carries.
would like to move that we direct staff to proceed as discussed in closed session.
Second.
All right, we have a motion by Alder Dorf, a second by Alder Corpus Dax. Is there any further discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Informational report of routine personnel actions for regular employees. Are there any questions?
Nope.
All right, next meeting, July 27th, 2021. Is there a motion to adjourn?
Move to adjourn.
Second.
Motion by Alder Dorf, second by Alder Corpus Dax. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carries. Have a good night.
Thank you.